How much control do you really have over your personal data online? In today's digital world, this question isn't just philosophical. It's practical, pressing, and deeply consequential. Imagine this. Every time you browse the web, make a purchase, or even use a smartphone app, pieces of your personal information are collected, analyzed, and often shared or sold without your explicit consent. This isn't a scene from a dystopian novel. It's the reality of digital life in the 21st century. But fret not, for robust data protection laws like the General Data Protection Regulation, commonly known as GDPR, and the California Consumer Privacy Act, or CCPA, are the shields in this battle for privacy. Take the case of a small European online retailer that adapted to GDPR. Prior to its implementation, the company used customer data liberally, targeting ads without explicit consent. Post-GDPR, they revamped their data handling practices, prioritizing transparency and user consent. Initially, the transition was costly and cumbersome, but it eventually led to increased consumer trust and a more loyal customer base. This scenario underscores a vital truth. Good privacy practices are not just legal requirements, they are also good business practices. On the flip side, consider a tech giant fined millions under CCPA for failing to disclose what personal data was being sold. This lack of transparency not only resulted in hefty fines but also damaged consumer trust, proving that negligence in data protection can have severe repercussions. Privacy by design and default stands as a cornerstone in this landscape. By integrating privacy into the development phase of products and services, organizations can ensure that personal data is handled with care from the outset. This approach not only minimizes risks, but also reduces the costs associated with data breaches and non-compliance. Transparency and accountability are equally crucial. Organizations must not only be clear about how they handle personal data, but also be accountable for their practices. This means having robust policies in place and mechanisms for individuals to address concerns and retrieve their data. Enter privacy-enhancing technologies, or PETs. Technologies like encryption and differential privacy offer innovative ways to protect data, while still allowing for its use in business and research. For instance, differential privacy is used to analyze large sets of data while ensuring that individual data points remain anonymous. Looking ahead, the enforcement of privacy regulations needs beefing up. Stronger penalties and proactive regulatory measures can deter non-compliance and encourage a culture of privacy first. Moreover, the adoption of emerging technologies such as decentralized identities and homomorphic encryption promises a future where privacy and utility are not at odds but are complementary. Empowering individuals is the final piece of the puzzle. Initiatives that enhance data portability and sovereignty give individuals more control over their data, rebalancing the power dynamics between consumers and corporations. To wrap up, the digital age demands vigilance and proactive measures to safeguard personal data. Robust laws like GDPR and CCPA, along with practices like privacy by design and the use of PETs, are not just necessary. They are the bedrock of trust and innovation in our increasingly digital world. As technology evolves, so too must our approaches to privacy and data protection. It's not just about compliance. It's about respecting the dignity and rights of individuals in the digital realm,